Adam, you were on the Dave Smith. You and Dave Smith did a debate together on what do you call it? On Piers Morgan. I think that's the first time you were ever on. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the market has responded, and they've been saying their thoughts on how it went, what you did, what was said. The audience sits there and watches and says, I know for a fact Pat prepped him and the team prepped him and this and this and that, and they don't know what happens. I want you to share with us, because the audience is curious. They're asking me, what is your impression on how you did on the debate with Dave Smith?
Well, despite what you think, I haven't listened or watched any of the internet comments. Zero. I don't go onto Twitter. I don't check the comments. It's just not something that I do. Some people are messaging me on my neck. What do you think? I don't know. People are saying stuff. And I'm listening to a song called Ain't Nothing Gonna Break My Stride, Ain't Nothing Gonna Slow Me Down. And that's how I feel about this.
My priority is to make sure we advance America in a way that young men are able to make enough money to get married and have 3+ kids, preferably 4, and be able to have their kids' dream become a reality. And as a Christian man, non-denominational, Christ is King, I say that comfortably. My life changed the day I accepted Jesus Christ as my Savior. When we first moved to Florida, for the first 30 days, every single night, I would walk and I would listen to this version of Amazing Grace, because that's the only thing I relate to. Those words, you know the words. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. That, I want to read this thing to you, that saved a wretch like me, like this guy, regular guy, a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. Jesus Christ changed my life. I don't want to be enemies with you, although if you want to be enemies, I'm okay with that as well. It doesn't bother me.
I don't care what the market thinks of me.
Yeah.
I know what I believe. I know who I am. I
look at everybody in the marketplace, including myself. Everybody in the marketplace, including myself. Mm-hmm. Everybody. I leave and I say, okay, how am I recreating myself for this next phase? I don't know. I'm saying this publicly to say this next phase requires all of us to recreate ourselves, and that includes you in a big way. And I've said this privately, but you're cornering me to have to say this publicly to you right now. And you have to make a decision on what you want to do with this next phase. You got to recreate yourself. Sure. It's a very important thing. I'm being very respectful to you, and you had no idea that I'm going to go here this morning. You had no clue I'm going. And by the way, I intentionally changed today's business podcast to do this. If you're not too careful, Adam, there is no April Fool's jokes today. I don't have one. Okay, so if you guys are expecting an April Fool's joke, I don't have one. This is not an April Fool's joke. I know what day today is.
We didn't have this discussion prior. You just kind of preemptively brought this up, and I'm totally okay with it.
Wow, good point. Never thought about it that way. That's a very good point. Huh.